Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Matt, and today I'm continuing the series in which I go through Dark Souls 3 and show my personal tips, tricks, and strategies that I like to use when attempting to defeat the bosses on Soul Level 1. So we're here in Ariandel Chapel. We're going to take on one of my favorite bosses. I know I said that about a few, but it's okay to have multiple favorite bosses. But we're here for Sister Friede. Now, if anyone's ever fought Sister Friede before and gone through the learning process of how to fight this boss, it can be pretty challenging. She has three phases. The first phase, uh, the first phase is just her in her normal state. Second phase will be her and then Father Ariendo together in like a gank, but it's not terrible as long as you keep everything in space. And then the third phase is Friede and like full Super Saiyan mode. So before we talk about strategies here, let's look at the let's look at the gear setup. All right, so short sword, grass crest, usual suspects. Lord sword ring, Lord shield ring, prisoner chain. Prisoner chain is probably going to be on every single one for the rest of this, but still, just to mention it. And ring of steel protection. Now I'm opting for the ring of steel protection. I can't quite remember, and I hope I don't have to show it in the third phase when we get there. But Friede has this one attack where if she grabs you with her scythes, she it's like an act of like cutting your head off is what it looks like. And I can't remember if you have this setup, if it's a one shot or if you live on barely any HP. So just for now, I'm opting for the ring of steel protection. We'll see if I need to change that to Chloranthia or not. But let's get that off of there. Just going gold pine resin for this fight. It just does some extra damage to Friede. It's not really, doesn't matter that much because what we're here for, what we need to be able to do is learn the boss's moves and fight it that way. We're not trying for DPS here. So Friede in the first phase. First off, I highly recommend this. Wear a headset when you fight this boss. Whenever I learned this boss, I didn't wear a headset, and she'll do an attack where she will turn invisible and then hop somewhere randomly in the room. Now, disclaimer, I'm not sure if I'm only able to hear it because I'm playing on PS5. I don't think that's the case. I just think if you wear a headset, you can hear the audio of where she lands. But it is a big help if you have a headset on and you can hear exactly where she goes to land. Other than that, there are visual cues. So let's say I'm standing right here, and Friede is this blood splotch right up here. When she turns invisible, watch both walls. She could fly over this way and break like a bookshelf, and you know she went over there. She can fly over this way and break something. Also, she can jump the whole way and get behind you. Having a headset is a big help because you can hear exactly, but you can also use the visual cues. When she jumps over you, it's not as easy to tell, but you can kind of tell because if nothing on the side got hit, then there's a good chance she went behind you. Anyway, what you want to do when you know where she went, sprint right to her, get behind her, and you can get a backstab here, which I recommend if you're able to. If not, if your backstab animation doesn't go through, just hit her a couple of times and then back out. The name of the game against Friede is, for me, the way I fight her, is always staying back, always rolling away. Don't try and roll. Well, we'll talk about rolling into attacks where I know you can get damage. But so the invisible attack is one I love to get damage on. It's pretty easy. She'll have three different charge up attacks in the first phase. One, she'll take her scythe and she'll slowly bring it across the ground right at you and then try and get you on a big hit. If she gets you on that hit, it might be death. I'm not exactly sure if it's you survive on a few HP with this setup. I can't remember. But anyway, we're going to hopefully avoid getting hit by that. So she'll slowly bring it across, and right as she's about to get towards you, just dodge away and you'll avoid it. Then you can get 2 hits and then back away. Another one is she'll come at you, and she will do a kind of like Soul of Cinder does in the long polearm phase. He'll do that double spin helicopter straight at you. Same thing here. When she does that, when she comes at you and does that, you just want to dodge into it, and then you can turn around and get a couple of hits. Now the third one that she'll do, which is pretty easy, she will go up in the air and charge her scythe, and then she'll slam down right at you. Think like Nameless King, when he goes up in the air and then slams down right at you. So all you want to do for that is you want to dodge into her, and then you don't want to go for hits instantly because she'll spawn ice crystals and then they explode. What you want to do is dodge away and then wait for those crystals to explode, and once they explode, get in there, get a few hits. If you're fast, you can get backstabs, but for the most part, the strategy isn't focused on backstabs. It's more of just getting your hits and staying out of there. One quick thing to mention, if you do get a backstab, always follow it up with this. So you get the backstab, as soon as you're done with the animation, hold R2, get a hit, and then 1, 2, back up, back up. Deals a ton of damage. So that's about it for the first phase. I'll point out some things as we go there that maybe I forgot to mention. In the second phase is when Father Ariendo helps her. So what you want to do is Friede, for the most part, if you don't go near her, she won't really aggro to you. She'll just spawn long ice bars across the floor occasionally. So what you want to do is try and keep it so that Father Ariendo and Sister Friede aren't in the same line of sight. So let's pretend the blood splotch right here is Father Ariendo, and let's pretend this orange spot is Friede. What you want to do is you want to bait it so when Father Ariendo does his attacks, and his attacks aren't that crazy, but you want to bait it so that he'll charge you in a way that goes away from Friede, and so that Friede isn't like directly behind him. Because oftentimes you'll be ready to get some attacks on him, and you'll look underneath you and ice crystals are there, and you just have to get out, because if you get hit by it, you're going to take a lot of damage, and you'll get frostbitten, and you'll probably get hit by Father Ariendo. So that phase is a lot easier to show than explain, but for the most part, what I like to do, the best attack to get damage on is he'll like charge at you and slam his cup thing like 3 or 4 times. You just want to dodge underneath one of those attacks and then follow him until he's done. Spam away a few times and then just get away. Get away, reset the arena. Because a lot of times he has one AoE that does a whole big circle around him. He has one where he pours out his cup and it goes across almost the entire arena, so just get as far away from as possible. And there's one more that's very similar. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. We'll see it though. Well, we'll probably see it, but it's very similar. You just want to be away from him. Now, an annoying thing about this phase is Friede she can heal. So eventually, you have to keep your eye on both the bosses, but eventually, you'll notice that Friede has kind of like faded into existence. It's very similar to in the first phase when she goes invisible, and she'll go spawn somewhere else on the floor and start healing. Now, it's not like as soon as she starts healing, he starts gaining health. It's a spell that she has to cast, and if she casts it, he gets healed. I keep saying he gets healed. The boss's health bar is shared, but for the most part, you're attacking Father Ariendo. Now, this is one of the exceptions, though, when you attack Friede. You want to run up to her, get behind her. It's a really easy backstab. Get the backstab, and then follow up. Bang. 1, 2, and then go back to the normal fight. She doesn't spam the healing attack. She'll do it multiple times depending on how long you take with the fight, but always keep an eye out because it's a great time to get some free damage. So once you've bested that phase, we go on to everyone's favorite third phase, where shit just goes crazy. Now, I know there's multiple strategies. People love abusing backstabs. I've just never been good at it with this fight for some reason. But it doesn't really matter. So, Friede will summon the power of like dark magic, and she still has her ice magic. So every fight, every third phase, she'll start out, she'll get up, she'll jump up, and she'll do her big charge attack where she slams down. I always, keep your distance, but every time, as soon as she hits the ground, dodge, and then dodge again, and keep dodging, because she'll spawn, it'll do a big blast, and then it'll be a small follow-up blast that tries to track you. So for this phase, there's a few ways you can get damage that I like to take advantage of. One of the ways is Friede. No surprise, she'll turn invisible, and she will spawn in a different spot in the map. Now, this phase is hard to tell exactly sometimes where she jumped to. You just kind of have to get lucky a little bit, or maybe you'll see a visual cue, or maybe if you're close enough, you'll hear an audio cue. But what you want to do is get up to her and follow her. Stay as close to her as possible, because what she'll do is she'll spawn one long ice path, then a second long ice path, and then she'll jump, and then she'll go for a big charge attack. So what you want to do, let her do the first ice attack, follow wherever she goes, let her do the second one. Then when she jumps away and goes for the third one, starts charging up, try and get a backstab if you can. If you can't, just finish, get a two or three hits, then back out. Before I continue, with this phase, I'm always on the back foot. Always dodge away, always back up. Don't try and like stay right next to her and dodge away. That's a good way to get yourself killed quickly. So another attack that you can get some good damage on is very similar to the first phase. She'll drag her scythe across the ground and then try and like pick you up with it. As when she gets close, dodge into it, get a couple of hits, keep going, back away quickly. She has two different ice charge attacks here where she'll like go up in the air and then slam down at you. But one is a little quicker, I guess. It's hard to describe. But the one you'll recognize from the first phase. She'll jump up, charge at you, just back out, wait for those things to explode, get in there, get your 2 hits, keep going. And then I think, if I remember correctly, she also still has the spinny. Oh, hold on. I think she still has the spinny phase in this one, where she like Soul of Cinder with the pole arm. He'll do a double spin at you. Just dodge into it, get your hits if you can. Then the other one you can get an attack on that's pretty nice is she does like a 7 or 8 hit combo where you just keep backing off, and then eventually she jumps up in the air for like a second, and then just slams down right in front of herself. So it's pretty easy to tell. You'll have to see it a few times to get the hang of it, but she'll do her big combo and she'll jump up in the air and slam down. Not like the ice attack, not that high, but just a small jump. So you just dodge behind, get a hit or two, and then keep going. There are plenty of times, plenty of chances to heal when you need it in this fight. It's just gonna take a lot of practice. I mean, like all these bosses, this one especially though. That's enough talking though. Let's go show an example here. My flail. Alright, so before I talk to him here, I'm just going to get my gold pine resin going. If you have a divine blessing, I recommend throwing it on your bar. Alright. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Here we go. So first attack's coming up. Yep, so the spike, dodge through. Get your hits if you can. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, that was weird. I thought for sure she was going to do the spin attack. Anyway. Alright, so invisible. Behind me. I heard the audio cue. Get a backstab. Beautiful. And then charge R2. 1, 2, back out. Oh, I got hit by that. Rough. That's okay, though. Get your heal. Alright, let's see what we have here now. This again. Very good, though. Get a hit. Back out. Yep, you can see her, and you can see her go over here. Alright, not going to be able to get a backstab there, but that's okay. Okay, what do we have here? Yep, the spin attack. 1 dodge in, get 2 hits, back out. Alright, invisible. I heard her go over this way. Go ahead, get a backstab. Charge up. 1, 2, then back out of there. Alright, so we only need 1 more hit here and we're good. Get away. Always keep a medium distance here. Oh, I completely forgot about that. She does that. Oh, hold on. I heard her go behind me. Good, I'm just going to get out if I can. Woo. Good, get a heal. She usually only does 3 hit combos when she does regular attacks, so. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we have. Spin. Oh, I got hit by that. I dodged too early. Yep, behind me. Okay, so we're about to go crazy here. Try and get a... Oh, I didn't get the animation. That's okay, though. Get the animation. Always start this by going to the left. Let Friede do her attack, and then get Father Ariandel going this way. 2, dodge into him. Oh, I got unlucky there. Run up, get an attack or 2, and then get out, because he's going to do his own little random attack. Okay, so we're gonna wait for Friede to do her thing. Dodge, we're gonna follow him. Get out of there. Don't worry about frostbite too much. It's just mainly, it slows your stamina recovery down if I remember correctly, but it always fades away relatively quick. So right here, I'm not really gonna go for an attack because they're too close to each other. You just want to try and get it so that they stay away. All right, and here's one of his attacks where it goes across like the entire arena. Just shoots it right at you. Just stay far away and you'll be good. Here we go, this should be a good chance for some damage. Good, get out of here. That chip damage can be really annoying. Now Friede, yep, perfect. Friede's going to heal. Get a backstab. I'm not gonna be able to get extra damage because he's right on my ass, but that's okay. Get a quick heal. Alright, so a random charge, nothing too crazy. Good. Friede's gonna cast that way. Gonna get out of here just to make sure I don't get hit by a full AoE explosion. I think he's about to do it. Big explosion. Boom. Just stay out of that. We have bait Friede into an attack right here. Father Arandel's gonna go this way. I'm gonna chase him. Get your hits when you can. Keep an eye on Friede though. She's probably getting close to another healing phase. As you can see, this phase isn't all that difficult. It's just a matter of keeping your space and knowing when you can get attacks and knowing when you can't. Easier said than done. I know that's pretty much the gist of a lot of bosses. Alright, so he's gonna start another thing where he throws fire. Get the hell out of there. Another heal. See if I can get over here before she gets it off. Good. Sometimes you're not going to have the luxury of getting the backstab, but if you can just stop the healing, you're good to go. Good, just stay away from that. That's a perfect time to get some spamming in there. Sister Friede can melee you. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, but just as long as you don't get that close to her, you're usually good to go. Try and get a quick... Alright, so Father Arandel's done. Alright, great. We're going to get our Titanite slab. I'm actually going to throw a Divine Blessing on here just in case I need an extra heal. That's what I was trying to say, just so you have an extra heal. So, wait a few seconds. Wait until Friede gets up. Let's go ahead and throw this on. Alright, so here we go. It's gonna get crazy here, so be ready. Wait for her to attack, dodge, just dodge away, good. Okay, let's see what we have here. And she does attacks like that, just keep backing away. I'm gonna get caught here. Okay, we're good to go. Stay patient. Okay. Sounded like looked like she went behind me. Perfect. Yep, just get out of the way of that ice attack. Good, and now she's gonna wind up here. Good, got the backstab. Okay, so same thing. Charge. 1, 2, back out. Just like that, you deal a whole bunch of her health. Oh, I got hit with a little chip damage. That's all right. Always try and stay full health. Now, most people can, or some people can dodge into that and get a backstab. I've just never been comfortable with it. So, do what you feel comfortable with. Oh, I got lucky there. That wasn't the attack I was expecting. Oh, I got railed by that. Stay patient. And that's the jump attack I was talking about earlier. Get that on quickly. Good. I'm gonna get hit by that again. With that, just get out of the way, you're usually good to go. Jump attack. Get a hit or two. Good, just stay patient. Good. Get Get a hit, back out. Don't be greedy. Okay, there we go. Charge attack, that's definitely a 2-hitter. Just dodge into it. Yep, right behind, I heard that. Let her do her attacks. Don't try and attack her out of this, because you want to be able to try and get that backstab if possible. Just follow wherever she goes. Then when she winds up for her attack... Oh, no backstab. Oh, and I accidentally hit R2 because I was an idiot. Oh well, we're good. Oh, I got hit on the backswing. That's all right. It usually doesn't happen, but it's okay. Okay, stay patient. Here we go. Slam, dodge, dodge. You're good to go. These little guys are easy. Just dodge to your left. Dodge into it. Get a hit or two. Be careful, because if she goes for another attack, you're going to get slammed. Just get out of here. You can get behind that, but if you're low on stamina, just be careful. Good. Stay patient. Oh, let me out of here, please. Alright, got lucky. I'm just going to back out, though, because I was low on stamina. Okay, so we just want to keep sticking to the same thing here. I'm just going to be careful here. I'm feeling comfortable with the attacks that I'm getting, so I'm not going to risk anything. Dodge into it. Get 2 hits, back away. Alright. I couldn't see. Or here. Oh, here we go. I'm close, though. Nice. I was able to get to her just in time. Okay, only didn't get a backstab. Like I said, the backstab can be really tricky. You just have to be careful. Jump down, get a hit, back out. I'm just going to back out and be careful. Like I said, you can get hits there, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now with what I'm doing, so I'm not going to risk it too much. Dodge, dodge, good to go. I'm just going to back out, because I've been hit by that a few times. Do what you're feeling comfortable with. It's pretty much the whole gist of it. Some of these attacks you might feel good with that I don't. Go for it. Alright, so we're doing pretty well so far. We still have plenty of healing left. Good, just gonna back away from that. She's probably gonna go invisible here sometime soon, so just be ready. Good, get a hit, get out. Just gonna back out, gonna make sure I'm good. Dodge into it. 2 hits, good to go. Good, just don't get frostbitten. Just keep backing away. Good, okay, invisible, let's see. I heard her go behind, excellent. Oop, I rolled the wrong way, that's okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Gonna get a heal quickly. I'm not sure where she's at, but be careful, she's gonna jump up and explode. Here we go, be ready. Or no, she's gonna throw that. All good though, all good. Sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, so just don't panic and stay with where you're at. You're good to go. Good, let's get a hit and get out. Back out. All right, let's get another chance. I heard her this time. See if we can get the backstab here. No, but that's okay. We'll get 2 hits. We just need to be patient. We're just about done. Just about done. Stay away from the ice. Good, here we go. Dodge, dodge. Good. Just roll away from these things, you're good to go. Don't get antsy. Just wait for your time, wait for your chances to get attacks. Good, stay patient. Your chance will come. I'm just gonna keep backing away from this. No need to change up the strategy now. Here we go. Just like this. 2 free hits. Don't get greedy. Here we go. And this is the end of the fight. Alright. That was actually, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to do that well the first time through. Alright, let's let the dust settle for a second. I'm actually gonna run out of the boss room quickly, just because the flames are a little loud on the audio here. I guess we'll pick up this while we're at it. Alright. So, I know it's a lot to digest there. The fight's a pretty long fight. As long as you can do attacks, get your attacks on her attacks that you feel comfortable with. As you saw there, it's going to take a little bit of time. But you can definitely deal damage in a safe way. Friede's really fast, as you can see. It looks like her stuff's going to be really crazy, but as long as you can just, if you back away, you don't get too antsy, you don't panic yourself, it's a really manageable fight. She can deal a lot of damage quickly if you get caught in a pinch, and you're going to get caught in a pinch sometimes. Just stick with it. Really, just take your time, don't rush things. I always recommend when you're learning a fight, don't burn your embers at the beginning. Make sure you learn the fight first, and then take your time, and when you feel like you can have a chance to win, then use the embers. But back away, test out some stuff. I showed the attacks that I feel comfortable with, but I know there's more attacks that you can definitely do. So test things out for yourself. See how you feel with certain attacks. You might like the ones that I was getting damage on. You might like the ones that I wasn't attempting to get damage on. So test some things out, and just yeah. I don't really know what else to say. It's just it'll take some practice, but I know you can definitely do it. Anyway, this is another boss. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will do my best to help you out and answer anything. But until the next boss, which is going to be another fun one, I will catch everyone later.